How we doing, fellow cannabisians? So this your hero? Or should I say, don't ever talk to your heroes, don't ever meet your heroes? Yeah, this went left real quick. Started out with this video here, the epic history of Durban poison. So I stumbled upon this, and I basically comment a tidbit of my feelings. Wow, I've been doing strain history for 3 years now. With all your high production and your connections, you ain't got any better ideas? And I mean, I'm just being kind of honest. This dude's he's on like with Dude Grows, he's in Colorado, I've seen him do tours. He's on Twitch, he's on podcasts. He's doing this now, like, dag, the plebs can't get any crumbs even, sheesh. So, this is where it goes left. Who the fuck are you? Okay, so you start out cursing. That's my first thing. All right. That right there, what I heard, when you have to start swearing, you've already lost the argument. Okay. And why would you, if you're a content creator, shit on any creativity, dork? So by me saying something, critiquing you, that's shitting on you? And then you call me dork. So I guess you think because you use some kind of like 1983 slight term, that makes it okay, it's weak or whatever. You should have just went ahead and went hard, because you just called me out my name. So that's 2 mistakes you made off the break of talking. You crossed the line of social etiquette. You swore, so you taking this into another direction. Then number 2, you try to call me a name. So basically, yeah, when name calling is the tactic that a person uses, I forget the name. I think it's Orson Welles. I try and look for the quote and pin it up here. Okay, so then I basically respond because I knew I was going to make a video out of it at this point and show them how it's done. Really? Who resorted to the name calling, Mr. High Road? If somebody's shitting on somebody, who did it first? You call me a dork, then you're accusing me of shitting on you. Okay, you really shit on me. All I'm saying, Mr. Salty, is most people who have 420 reviews or dudes, I watch you on Twitch, YouTube, I can tell the production quality is better than most. You want it all, don't you? I don't see Mr. Canucks or Welcome to the Grow Tent doing common content like that. What I mean by common is something I can do. I figure the plebs will have their own sandbox. The others who were obviously backed and pushed by YouTube will go a little harder with their ideas. Doing different grows in different size pots. A grow side by side with different genetics just to compare, I guess. Just to kind of compare, and you can see what the results of different genetics are. I could go on, but I'm just a dork, right? This is the third thing. If you're going to try and tell me about content creation, how you think I saw the video? 1 of 2 ways: you showed up in my feed and I watched cannabis content, or 2, I'm a subscriber. So, Mr. trying to tell me how to conduct my content creation, you going to shit on a subscriber? So I don't know what's going on in your life or whatever. I've seen you on a couple streams with Mr. Grow It and Pigeons 420. It didn't seem like things were going too well. I'll let that slide. But let me just tell you something, son. Resorting to name calling, and if you're trying to be some Mr. This is the rules and etiquette, you're on some kind of high road and going to tell me how to content create, which I would like the advice since you've been in it longer, but since you went that way, you're obviously not the dude to follow. All I'm ultimately saying, Rob, is that you have the ability to be on YouTube and push the content creator boundaries. You're in the right place. You got the right connections. You got the backing, obviously. So I'm wondering why you just kind of go for the origin history, which anybody with a laptop and a computer program can kind of do. Seemed like you could do better than that. That's all I was merely saying. If you took offense to that, sorry about it. Just the net dude, get the sand out your vagina. People say horrible things to me all the time. You tried to carry me yourself. And I didn't have to resort to name calling or cursing. I mean, I'm just a regular dude with a regular job. I'm recording this because this is what I'm going to do anyway. I mean, you're obviously on 2 or 3 YouTube channels. You're on Twitch. You're on 2 or 3 podcasts. I figured you could do a little better than the history of streams. That's something anybody with Leafly and an app, that's something anybody with the Leafly app open can kind of do. When I first started my channel 6 years ago, that was one of the 5 things I banked on doing because I knew I couldn't continuously grow. I'm just one regular person. I mean, you've come along this road that long and you're just figuring that out now. That's all I'm critiquing about. The people who want to get into the cannabis content creation, like, leave them something. You're gonna hog all the views? Strain history. I bet Breeder Syndicate is thrilled about that one. I mean, if I wanted to shit on you, I'd have made a video about your little apology you had to do about recommending copycat genetics. I mean, that's not how I wanted to go. That's not anything I even thought you had to apologize about. So I'm not shitting on you. You the one who tried to shit on me. Get it right. You're gonna try and critique me about shitting on content creators. Well, this is one thing I can tell you. I'm a subscriber, I'm a viewer, and I'm a commenter, which gives you engagement. That's probably something you shouldn't do with shit on them and name call them. They give you a little critique. It's the internet, dude. Like you said, as a content creator, why would you do that? Yeah, please don't shit on me, which seemed like you did first. And number 2, yeah, you probably shouldn't treat your audience like that. Pretty smart, Rob.